Strange Black Beats.
God, cause he the greatest. Make a prayer for a hater. Yeah, we break bread, it's in our favor. You get this in your nature, you better take care of your neighbor. I'm too black to be loved, I'm too black to have trust. I'm too black to be human, I'm too black to have blood. I'm too black for respect, oh I'm too black to discuss. You know I'm black so I'm strong, so I'm too black to give up. I'm black enough for your laws and black enough for your judge. Black enough for your system, I'm black enough for your grudge. Black enough for your hatred, I'm black enough to corrupt. I'm black enough to be happy, not black enough to have love. Am I too black to be fed? Am I too black to be healthy? Am I too black to be rich? Am I too black to be wealthy? Am I too black to be proud? Or I'm too black to be honest, maybe too black to have dreams. Oh, I'm too black to have promise. I'm black enough for your lie. Oh, I'm too black for your truth. I'm way too black for the president, black enough for the truth. I'm black enough for the boots, but I'm too black for a suit. Am I too black you just saw through? He too black you just shoot. I'm black enough to know me, you black enough to know you, and we too black to both know that what they say it ain't true. They put the lie in the lights, you find the truth in the dark. Might have a blood of the slave, but got the heart of a god. I'm black enough to know me, you black enough to know you, and we too black to both know that what they say it ain't true. They put the lies in the light, you find the truth in the dark. Might got the blood of the slave, but got the heart of a god. Yeah, 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 yeah.
A big salute, family. This your brother K. Judah, giving all praise to the Most High Yah, in faith in Yahshua HaMashiach. To the Israelite family worldwide, I say peace and blessings. I want to say big salute to my beloved CUC family, the FOPE family, and my elders at Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, and all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. As you know, this family, they elected a newly elected pope who goes by the name of Leo the 14th. That's the name he chose. And if you do your research on Leo from the past, that's the name that this guy chose. And if you look at the picture, they kind of look similar, kind of look alike a little bit. But I want to show you today, family, it doesn't matter who they elect. The Roman Catholic Church is a religious, pagan entity. It doesn't matter who they elect. The Roman Catholic Church is a pagan, whorish, according to the Bible, Revelation 17, she's a whore. She is a whore in the Most High's eyes. And she also dabbled in paganism. And she also a religious entity that spread false doctrine all over the world. And she also have daughters who spread the doctrine of their mother. So the Roman Catholic Church is the mother of all religions. So if you have a mother, what you gonna do what your mother tell you to do? And your mother tell you to spread lies. Like Christ died on Friday, they call it Good Friday. What's good? What's so good about Friday? What's so good about Friday you call it Good Friday? That he died on Good Friday and rose Easter Sunday morning. Paganism. They got something called the Eucharist. Call it Holy Communion, but it got to do with sun worship. The little hat that the Pope wear look like a fish. That's Dagon, the sun god. Y'all see what I mean? So people running around thinking that the Roman Catholic Church is a religious entity that's all about Yah's business and the scriptures. That is farthest from the truth. The Roman Catholic, I keep saying Rome, the Roman Catholic Church is a religion, pagan deity. And everybody bowed down to the Pope and called him Holy Father, the Holy See, the Vicar. If you do your research and know what the Vicar of Christ means, that means he's the substitute for Christ on earth. Or he's the substitute for the Most High on earth. That's what Vicar means. If you look at what Vascarius means, that's the number of Revelation 13, which is the number of a man, and his number is 306. If you look at the office of the Pope and the number of the Pope and the title of the Pope, guess what you're going to get? Roman numerical numbers that equals out to 666. So all we doing is letting you know that everybody outbound in America thinking that America is Mystery Babylon the Great, and they missing the mark. You know why? Because Mystery Babylon the Great is a religious entity. And when you look at America, she's not the religious entity that the Bible is talking about, because America get her doctrine from Rome. So how can she be the religious entity getting her doctrine from Vatican City? Make it make sense. So we're going to deal with this today, family. And I'm telling you, the Most High got some good information for y'all. This not a lesson. This just me sharing information, even though I'm going to use the scriptures. But in order to understand this religious entity, this religious whore, we have to understand the book of Daniel. Let's get it. The first thing you must understand before you can understand Rome, you have to understand the book of Daniel. You have to understand the book of Daniel chapter 7. And if you can understand the book of Daniel chapter 7, then you can walk this beast down all the way into the book of Revelation. But if you do not understand the book of Daniel, or if you just an Old Testament Israelite, you're going to miss the mark. Christ say, I come in the volume of the book. So if you telling me the New Testament is fake, and this man say, I come in the volume of the book, you think he just talking about the Torah or the Old Testament? He talking about the whole Bible. I come in the volume, the whole book. The whole book. So let's go to Daniel chapter 7. And I'm going to have my window open all day, family. So we're going to deal with this. Okay? We're going to deal with this. And it's going to make all the sense in the world to the beloved family. But I want y'all to know, by them electing a new pope, it doesn't change anything, family. All we waiting on is the son of perdition. I don't know who he's going to be. I don't know when he's going to show up. But I do know this. I believe they already built the temple. I believe they're going to bring it up like a elevator. I believe that temple is built. They haven't showed it yet. And when that false religious leader or son of perdition see that temple, he's going to defile that temple. He's going to do the same thing that Antiochus Epiphanes did. And it's going to be called the abomination of desolation. So we already had an abomination of desolation in the time of the Maccabees, Antiochus Epiphanes. But we're going to have another abomination of desolation in our time. And this man is going to classify himself God. And above all gods, he's going to elevate himself. And he's going to wear out the saints. This haven't happened yet, family. So we know this not talking about Antiochus Epiphanes. Because the Bible is also speaking of Antiochus, but it's also prophetic. So watch this. Let's get it. Let's get it, family. Okay, we're going to deal with this. Like I say, we're going to let the Bible handle business. Let's go to Daniel chapter 7. And I'm going to start at verse 1 because you got to understand the book of Daniel chapter 7 to understand the Roman Empire, the Roman Catholic Church. And Paul was already warning our fathers about this religious entity. He say they abstain from meat and also women. What religion is that? Roman Catholic Church. Don't they abstain from women? Don't they abstain from meat? But they'll let you eat a little fish. On Lent, they let you eat a little fish. But they abstain from meat and women. Paul told you about that. He was talking about this religious entity. He said the spirit of Antichrist was already working in his day. He was talking about this religious entity, family. It was already at work, that the spirit of Antichrist. Because these people don't believe in Christ. Don't let these people fool you with all that sweet talking like a lamb, like a dove. Nah. We ain't falling for it. Daniel chapter 7. And let me open up this window so you can see this beast. Because the pictures speak 1,000 words. So let me open up this window. And it's going to make more sense to you. And I'm going to have this window open all day, family. So y'all bear with me. Here we go. Let's get it. I'm going to go to the beast first. Okay, this is the beast in the book of Daniel. This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 1. And it reads, in the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed. And he wrote the dreams and told the sums of the matters. Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of heaven strove upon the great sea, and the great sea represent the people. So these four beasts, which we know represent four kings, but the Most High is describing them as beasts, but he actually talking about four men or four kingdoms. Verse 2 again. Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of heaven strove upon the great sea, and four great beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another. The first was like a lion, and had eagle's wings. I beheld to the wings thereof was plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth, and made to stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given to it. This is Nebuchadnezzar, family. Y'all see the lion with the wings? This is the first head, which is Nebuchadnezzar. He started ruling in 606. Some say 605, but that's right or wrong. 606, 605. We'll go with 606, 605. Nebuchadnezzar was the first one to rule out of these four winds. The Most High gave him a heart because he got puffed up. And he made him eat grass like an animal for 7 years. Boy, when he came back from eating that grass, he had some understanding. That's a man's heart, meaning his mind. It was converted to Yah. Boy, he said, oh, the Most High rule in the kingdom of men. And now nobody can turn from him. Boy, whatever he say, gonna go. Nebuchadnezzar had some understanding after coming from them 7 years of eating like an animal. Verse 2, and behold, another beast a second like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it between the teeth of it. And they said thus unto it, arise, devour much flesh. Who is this, y'all? This the Medes and the Persian, family. Y'all see the bear with the 3 ribs in the mouth? The Medes and the Persians started ruling in 538 BC. It was 2 nations now, but Persian, they dominated. You always hear about the Persian Empire. Not so much the Medes, but the Persians, you always hear about the Persians. Now, I want to ask y'all a good question. The symbol of the second was a bear. Who got the bear today? Somebody talk to your brother KJ. Whose symbol is the bear today? I already know y'all gonna get it right. Just let me keep going. Y'all know who the bear is today. Let me keep going. Verse 6. And this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back 4 wings of a fowl. The beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. This is Alexander the Great. He died at a young age, and his kingdom was split between his 4 generals. And this is why he got 4 heads and 4 wings on the back of it, because it was split and divided between these 4 generals. Verse 7, here we go, y'all. Now we get into the last beast. Here we go. Verse 7. And this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly. And it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. And it had 10 horns. Now, this beast was so terrible. There was no beast in the animal kingdom that Yah and Yahshua can describe it to. So what did he call it? He said it's just a terrible beast. Dreadful and terrible. He didn't call it a lion. He didn't call it a bear. He didn't call it a leopard. This beast was so terrible, there's no animal he can describe it to. This is the Roman church, y'all. This is the Roman Empire that the Vatican City is a part of, y'all. You better go read about the Inquisition. Why was they murdering and killing people in the Inquisition? Because they was trying to force people to accept Catholicism. And if you didn't accept Catholicism, You got burned at the stake. They use all type of medieval tools on you. This the same church, family. So all of a sudden, people think of the Roman Catholic Church is this righteous entity. They must forgot about the Inquisition. You must forgot about what they did to our ancestors in 70 AD. Y'all must forgot these the same people that crucified the Messiah. This the same fourth beast, this same entity. Now the Bible say he had 10 horns, right? So hold up. Let me see some. Let me see if I can pull this up for y'all. Let's see something. I'll just come back to it. I'll come back to it. Yep, I'm gonna come back to it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to it. Okay, so I had a list of these 10 horns, and the last person who tried to revive the Roman Empire was Berto Mussolini. But I had it for y'all next time. So he said that it had 10 horns, right? Now I want you to watch this right here. Verse 8. And I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 horns. There was 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn was eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. Who is this little horn? He called himself Papa. Who is that little horn, KJ? He called himself Papa. They speak great words against the Most High. Who is this? Your religious entity, the one that sits on the throne with a golden cup in his hand, calling him Holy Father. They call him Holy Father. Why would Yahshua tell you to call no man your father if this religious entity back in Yahshua's time and Paul's time, they didn't already know about this? He sure wasn't telling you not to call your daddy your father. He was talking about this religious entity, people. So how all of a sudden they righteous now? They not righteous, family. These are the same people that's going to wear us out. This is the same man from whom the son of perdition gonna come. This is the same man that Satan gave him his power, his seat, and great authority, man. Did y'all just hear me? Satan gave this man his power, his seat, and great authority. Don't they bow down to the Pope? Don't they kiss the ring? But they want y'all to believe he just a religious entity over the Vatican Church. Now, if that was the case, why all presidents and rulers of the world come to bow down before him then? Because he's more than just head of the Catholic Church, people. This is the fourth beast. We still in the time of the fourth beast, family. It's documented. We are not in the time of America, y'all. We in the time of the Roman Empire. America is an extension of her mother, but she is not her mother. She's a daughter of her mother. So now we done got that out the way, that the fourth beast was dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly. And it had 10 horns. The last one to revive the Roman Empire was Berto Mussolini. He tried, but he failed. They tried to revive it 10 times. But they about to do it right now in the 10th resurrection. It's called the European Union. It's called the European Union, people. Church and state. You got your economic head and you got your religious head. You got your economic head and you have your religious head. Church and state. The Bible is a true book, people. Jump down to verse 23. Verse 23. And watch this. But let me go back to this. So after the Medes and the Persians, then came Greece. Okay. They started in 333 BC. This is, and you look at the animal right here, you see the 4 wings on the back with 4 heads. This is the leopard. And then when you look at Rome, 63 BC, this is your East and West division. Why does this make sense? East and West. Because we know that the East is going to fight the West. Russia, Iran, and China is coming from the Eastern Bloc. And Western European Union with his allies is coming from the Western Bloc. That's why the Euphrates River has to be dried up. Because what divides the West from the East? The great Euphrates, family. And what's around that Euphrates? Turkey. Turkey. So the water has to be dried up for the kings of the East, which is Russia, China, Iran, and kings of the West, which is Western European Union with their armies and their allies. And they gonna walk through the great Euphrates, and the East gonna come through the Euphrates, and they gonna fight, and they gonna throw down. See, Yahshua had to bring all the armies to one place. Then he gonna make his descent, and that's when they gonna turn their weapons on him. But he gonna miserably destroy them. The battle already won. The battle already won. He already defeated them. He ain't even fight them yet and already defeated them. Verse 23. Thus he said, the 4th beast should be the 4th kingdom upon earth, which should be diverse from all kingdoms, and should devour the whole earth. No, KJ, you lying, brother. It's America. This man just said the 4th beast should devour the whole earth. No, just Vatican. No, just in America. Is this talking about Donald Trump? He gonna devour the whole earth. No, this talking about this religious entity gonna devour this whole earth. How he gonna do it? Through religion, through lies, through lies. And they've been doing it from the time that Rome conception came. They've been spreading this foolishness from the time of the Messiah to the time of the Greeks. And that's where you get your Greco-Roman Empire from, because they merged together. Greco-Roman Empire. They merged together with the same paganism, false doctrine, foolishness, white Jesus, Easter, Christmas. All this foolishness come from Rome. Rome, family. It all come from Rome. Verse 23 again. Thus he said, the 4th beast should be the 4th kingdom upon earth, which should be diverse from all kingdoms, and should devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. Verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he should be diverse from the first, and he should subdue 3 kings. You can go research this and fact check your brother K. Judah right now. Go type in somebody and ask. The 3 in the book of Daniel that was plucked up by the roots are the Achagots, the Vandals, and the Herlians. Somebody type in and say, did the 4th beast pluck up 3 by the roots, which are the Achagots, the Vandals, and the Herlians? And watch it come up and say, yes. The 3 was plucked up by the roots, which are the Achagots, the Vandals, and the Herlians. Why, KJ? Because it was 10 barbarian tribes that gave Rome a deadly blow. And the Achagot, the Vandals, and the Herlians come from these barbarians. But then he turned around and plucked them up by the roots. You don't hear nobody named Vandal today. That's where you get your word vandalize, from Vandals. Vandalize come from the Vandals. You don't know nobody named Herlians or no Achagots, because he plucked them up by the roots, destroyed them. You don't hear about them. So if somebody can type that in for me, then I'll look in the chat once I open up my window again. So as y'all can see, the Bible even telling you that the 10 kings, that's why the rock hit the toes. How many toes we have? 10. How many did it say in the book of Daniel? 10. So 10 toes for 10 kings. What 10 kings do America have? Name them to me. What 10 kings do America have? It's not talking about America, family. It's talking about Western European Union. Let me show y'all that. Here you go right here. I'm going to bring it in closer y'all can see. It say the Western European Union, former Association 1955 to 2011. Of 10 countries, 10 toes. Of 10 countries, 10 toes, KJ. Of 10 countries, which is Belgium, France, Germany, Greece, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Portugal, Spain, and the United Kingdom. These are your 10, the original 10. How many did the Bible say? 10. Can I prove that in the Revelation 13? Let's go get it. Revelation 13. And then I'm about to show y'all some images and stuff. Some more images. So now we getting the understanding that we looking at this religious entity that y'all been telling us about. All the way from the book of Daniel. Because Antiochus Epiphanes and them, guess what? He come from the Greek Empire. But y'all remember they merged together. It was called the Greco-Roman Empire. Because Rome loved all that paganism that the Greco-Roman Empire was doing. So they merged together and became the Greco-Roman Empire. Because the Greeks ruled before the Romans. And then the Romans came on the scene. And they had a bunch of paganism too. Ain't no different. Just like today, bunch of paganism. Ain't no different. Revelation 13. Let's see if I can find these 10 horns. Because I ain't never known for America to have no 10 kings that got no 10 crowns on their head. They got one president at a time. They don't got no 10 leaders that's ruling at the same time. This talking about the Western European Union, man. Ain't talking about no America. America got one man that lead the people, and he don't lead nothing. The people behind the scene run Donald Trump. Donald Trump don't run nothing. The elite run everything, not Donald Trump. He just a figurehead. He don't run nothing. Everybody thinking Donald Trump making decisions. He ain't doing nothing. Somebody writing his speeches and making decisions. Revelation 13 and verse 1. And I stood up on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. That's the Greek Empire. And his feet was the feet of a bear. That's the Medo-Persian Empire. And his mouth was the mouth of a lion. That's that Nebuchadnezzar Empire. And the dragon, y'all remember, he couldn't describe that fourth beast. He say, and the dragon did what? And the dragon gave him his power, his seat, and great authority. Who have great authority on the earth and sit on a throne? Papa, who they call Holy Father. Satan gave him his power, his seat, and great authority. Now watch this. Verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it was wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. Now somebody go fact check me again. Can somebody type in, did Rome take a deadly blow in 476 AD? Help your brother KJ out so we can learn together. Can somebody type in of Chat GPT? Can somebody type in and put, did Rome take a deadly blow in 476 AD, and watch what it say? The Bible say the deadly wound was healed though. Who was it healed through? The European Union. The European Union, family. It's called the EU, or it's called the 10 nations. So the Bible is a true book. We just have to believe. So when the Bible is telling us about this 10 nation with crowns on their heads, or these 10 leaders with crowns on their head, he's talking about the 10 European nations leaders. That's why he said they had crowns on their head. When it said it had 10 in the book of Daniel, it never mentioned crowns. Because these was the 10 that tried to revive the Roman Empire, because it took that deadly wound in 476 AD. But now it's been revived through the European Union. Somebody fact check me. Did Rome take a deadly blow in 476 AD? A matter of fact, I'm going to read it too. Hold up. Just, one of my brothers or sisters fact checking me. Let me see if I got it. 476 AD. And yes, I do. Right here. Told y'all brother K. Judah keep everything. I don't mess around. Let me read this. What do they say at the top? Who invaded them? Barbarian tribes. I would never tell y'all nothing just to say something. I'm gonna make sure I'm speaking facts. So let me read this. It says invasion by barbarian tribes. The most straightforward theory for Western Rome collapse pins the fall on a string of military losses sustained against outside forces. Rome had tangled with Germanic tribes for centuries. But by the 300 barbarian groups like the Goths, there you go, the Ostrogoths, you remember the Ostrogoths, had encroached beyond empire's borders. The Romans withered a Germanic uprising in the late 4th century, but in 410, the Visigoths, King Alaric successfully sacked the city of Rome. The empire spent the next several decades under constant threats before the Eternal City was raided again in 455, this time by the Vandals. Thank you, y'all, for knowledge. Then I tell y'all the Ostrogoths, there go the Vandals. These are the 3 plucked up by the roots. The Ostrogoths and the Vandals and the Herlians. And it's mentioned it right here. This is documented history. So the book of Daniel is bagging up the history, and the history is bagging up the book of Daniel. Let me keep going. It said it was raided again in 455, this time by the Vandals. Finally, in 476, the Germanic leader Odessa staged a revolt and deposed the emperor Romulus Augustulus. From then on, no Roman emperor will ever again rule from a post in Italy, leading many to cite 476 as the year the Western Empire suffered its deadly blow. What did the Bible just say? It took a deadly blow. So now y'all see what we dealing with? It don't matter what pope they elect, family. This is a religious entity ran by the devil. But they disguise themselves through Catholicism or Christendom. And then they have people, because they use the name Jesus Christ, people get so high off of that dopamine. Oh, they say, oh, they believe in Jesus. Oh, they got faith in Jesus. Boy, Satan is wiser than Daniel. The Bible said there is no secret thing they can hide from Hashatan. The man is wiser than Daniel. So he's using the Catholic Church and our religion to disguise themselves by the name of Jesus Christ. But all these religions is ran by paganism. And you have people arguing on the internet. I'm talking about these Christians, Christian apologists, and all these foolish people running on the internet trying to argue somebody down on Easter, communion, Good Friday, rolls on Sunday, and they trying to have a debate with somebody. And they so goofy in the brain, they can't even understand you can't get 3 days and 3 nights from Friday to Sunday. And they arguing, people saying he was raised on Sunday. Common sense just ain't common, family. And we have to understand that. A lot of our people are brainwashed. Now, we all been lost in religion, but a lot of us can say we wasn't brainwashed in religion. Because I told y'all plenty of times, I didn't learn nothing in Christianity. When I say nothing, I mean I learned nothing. I never felt fed. I never felt anything. I just sat there because my mama made me go. So I just sat there looking crazy and looking dumb. I never felt anything in church. So I wasn't brainwashed, but I was lost. Because Christianity, it'll have you lost, man. But to say I was brainwashed is something to where I can't come back from. Like I'm so gone, somebody bring the truth to me, I'm going to reject it. No, that ain't the truth. It's Christianity. Jesus is the way. I can eat anything I want. The Lord's done away with. No, I don't believe that. I can eat shrimp, lobster, crab, anything I want. All I got to do is pray over it. That's brainwashed to me. That's brainwashed. Because there's nothing somebody can tell you, even if they're telling you the truth, you're going to reject it. Because you're going to tell me that's your interpretation, KJ. But I don't have no interpretation. Now that is your interpretation. So they're going to reject all truth because they brainwashed. So we have to understand that, fam. So Revelation 13 verse 3 is bagging up this history I just read, that Rome took a it even called it a death blow. What did the Bible just say? He called it a deadly wound, which is a death blow. A deadly wound is a death blow in 476 AD. Because remember, time go forward in AD, it go backwards in BC. So now we moving forward when they took the deadly blow. Okay? So I want to show y'all this. Let's show something else. Hold on, let me go to the top. Now I want to read this to y'all. I want to show you how much power the Pope have. And then I'm going to get back to Revelation 17 because I have to show y'all something in Revelation 17. And also, I got to show y'all the number of the beast, which is 666. I'm about to read this to y'all, and I want y'all to hear this. I want you to see how much power the Pope have. It says, the story of the man who stood in the snow, waiting for pardon. You know, like when somebody go, you're a pardon, my child. He waited in the snow for pardon. Is about Holy Roman Emperor Henry IV, who was excommunicated by Pope Gregory VII. In 1076, Henry IV traveled to Canosso in 1077 and waited outside the castle for 3 days in the snow barefoot before being granted absolution by the Pope. This event is known as the Canosso incident, and it is a famous example of the power of the papacy over secular rulers during the Middle Ages. He made this man stand in the snow barefooted for 3 days and then went, "You're pardoned." Do y'all hear me? He made a man stand in the snow for 3 days barefoot and then said, "You are pardoned." That's power, family. But where he get it from? Satan the devil. Satan the devil. What else I got? Check this out. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this because I gotta show y'all some other stuff. Okay, let's deal with this. This is the Catholic Encyclopedia, Volume 2, page 607. I had to screenshot this for y'all. Listen again. The Catholic Encyclopedia, Volume 2, page 607. Let's see where Christmas come from. Christmas. The feast of the Savior's birth is called Christmas, the Mass of Christ. It is celebrated on December the 25th and is one of the main feasts of the lucrative year. Watch this. The actual date of the Lord's birth is unknown. Now, what they just told y'all, they don't know when his birth is, but they gave y'all December the 25th. They telling on themselves. They don't really know the birth, but then they're going to tell y'all, but they gave y'all December the 25th. But they don't really know what day he was born. Make it make sense, y'all. This is the Catholic Church that everybody loves. The actual date of the Lord's birth is unknown, and its commemoration was generally included in the Feast of the Manifestation, January the 6th, during the first 3 centuries of the Christian era. History. In about the year 330, however, the church in Rome definitely assigned December the 25th for the celebration in order to honor Christ, the light of the world and the true sun of justice. Hold up. Whoa, time out. The true sun, S-U-N. I told y'all they was a bunch of paganism. They pagans. Now, I thought Christ was the S-O-N. They say S-U-N. Come on now, y'all. What's wrong with these people? What does S-U-N got to do with Christ? The son of justice, meaning the son. No, he's the S-O-N of justice, not the S-U-N. But this the Catholic Encyclopedia, people. This was the day which has been dedicated in pagan Rome. I did not make this up. This is the day which was dedicated in pagan Rome to the feast of the sun god. KJ, shut it down. Shut it down, KJ. What y'all just heard, man? This is dedicated to the sun god, not the Most High Son. But they lying telling y'all that they believe in the Son of God. But they really don't, family. They believe in the Son God, S-U-N God, not S-O-N God. I told y'all the Catholic Church is a bunch of pagans. This is in their own books. See, you got to get their books. They tell on themselves. It say, this was the day which has been dedicated in pagan Rome to the feast of the sun god, and has been called birthday of the unconquered sun. By the end of the 4th century, this Roman date of the nativity celebration was universally accepted by all churches, both in the east and west. It say all churches. Didn't the Bible say she was the mother of harlots? So Rome spread this December the 25th, and all religions accepted it. That's why we call her the mother of harlots. You see? She's the mother of harlots because she have daughters who also believe December the 21st. She have daughters who also believe that Christ died on Friday and rose Easter Sunday morning. She have daughters who also practice paganism. What else we got, man, to prove to y'all? Now check this out. This is Constantine, right? Check this out. It says, of this law, so high an authority as the Encyclopedia Britannica plainly says, it was Constantine the Great who first made a law for the proper observance of Sunday, and who, according to Eusebius, appointed that it should be regularly celebrated throughout the Roman Empire. They changed the day to Sunday, family. The Roman Catholic Church changed the Sabbath day to Sunday. But see, a lot of people don't want to read this history because they don't want to look at their church as a wicked entity. So they rather get put back to sleep so they can be in La La Land and believe that the Roman Catholic Church is about Yah's business and that this is Yah's church. But in reality, this is Satan's church, disguising himself and these people as Christians or believers of Christ or believers of the way. So that new pope they elected, he's not going to change none of this. Man, this is centuries and decades and centuries of paganism and false doctrine and lies. You think he gonna come and clear all that up and he's still calling himself Holy Father? No, that's not what he put in there for. He put in there to do what Pope Francis did and the other popes. Keep teaching lies. They're not teaching people the truth. They're not teaching people the truth, family. What else I got? I'm showing y'all all this. Now, I want y'all to check this one out. This is John Paul II. He got shot, right? Y'all remember when he got shot? Listen to what this man said, man. Now, he's supposed to be a holy father, right? It says, on this day in history, May 13th, 1981, Pope John Paul II was shot and nearly killed in front of a crowd in St. Peter's Square. Let me read that one more time. On this day in history, May 13th, 1981, Pope John Paul II was shot and nearly killed in front of a crowd in St. Peter's Square. He later credited the Virgin Mary for saving his life. He didn't thank God, y'all, or the Most High Yah. He didn't thank Yahshua with the Father. His faith not in Yahshua and his praise is not to the Father. He thanked the Virgin Mary. He didn't thank the Most High, y'all. He thanked the Virgin Mary. Look, here goes some more paganism. Y'all see that hat that he have on? What is this hat associated with? It's associated with Dagon, the fish god. That's paganism, family. Look at the top of it, look like a fish mouth. Look to the left. That's Dagon. Dagon, the priest with the fish hat. The Catholic Pope with the fish hat. So the Catholic popes wear the same style hat as the old pagan priests who worship the fish god Dagon. You can't make this up, man. And they go down there, Dagon the fish god. And look at this man hat, just like this pagan deity Dagon. You can't make this up, fam. You can't make it up. This is our job to let our people know. Come out of her, my people. Be not partakers of our sin. This is our job as teachers, to educate our people with the word of Yah and to give you valid history, not lies, but correct information that you can go research and fact check your brother and fact check all the other teachers. That's y'all job, to hold our feet to the fire, because if we telling y'all lies, y'all got the right to chin check us because we shouldn't be lying. But if we telling y'all the truth, that's benefiting y'all, because when you sharing it with your family and your loved ones, you went and fact checked that the history was correct and it went along with the scriptures. So when you showing your family, they're going to believe you because they're going to see it with their eyes, because a picture speak 1,000 words. See, most black people don't want you just talking to them. If you're going to show them anything, they want to see it with their eye, because our people is I got to see it people. We have to see it. It's kind of sad, but we have to see it to believe. So that's why I'm always showing pictures, because it speak 1,000 words. Now, if I would have just showed you, yeah, the Pope wear a fish hat without showing it, you want to see what it looked like. You want to see who is Dagon. There you go right there. That's Dagon. There go the Pope. Same hat. Same hat, people. What else we got? And then I'm about to get back to the scripture. Look at this. Got all that paganism. This is all pagan, fam. This symbol right here is called Shamash, the sun god. Look at this man hat. He got the same hat on his hat. This sun god symbol is right here on John Paul II Mitri. They got the solar wheel at the Vatican. Again, the symbol of the sun god. This is a solar wheel. Look at the thing right here at the bottom. The solar wheel. Sun god symbol seen here with Pope Francis. All paganism, family. The Roman Catholic Church is paganism. It's a pagan religion. It's a pagan religion, family. And I pray this helps somebody today to where y'all can go look up these same things. And when y'all talking to y'all family and they stuck in their religion, you can show them. I'm telling you, mama, I'm telling you, daddy, just let me show you. And you can show them all this. And they're going to be like, wow, okay, I see where you're coming from. Wow. See, you have to show your family. They don't want, because look, if I came to your family, they'll listen to me before they listen to you. And if you came to my family, they're going to listen to you before they listen to me. It's just something about they don't want to hear it coming from us because nobody is recognizing their own home. But a stranger can come and spread the truth, but I couldn't do it to my own family. You can do it. And you can't do it to your own family, but I can come and do it. Ain't that sad? But that's just where we at. That's reality. But it's sad. So there goes some old paganism for you, right? Okay. Some old paganism. What else we got? More paganism. This is called the Eucharistic Sun. Let me read a little bit of this. It says, in order to be bronze, all one has to do is stand in the sun. The rest is just a question of time. Eventually, the sun rays will achieve their effect, but the soul can also be bronze. All one has to do is to expose oneself to the rays of the Eucharist. Running through Christian spirituality is the very beautiful and at the same time theologically profound motive of the Eucharist as the sun. Boy, they stuck on the sun. And this symbol right here is used for Holy Communion, and it is a sun. This is paganism. This don't got nothing to do with the Most High. What is this? They use this for Holy Communion. What this got to do with anything? The Most High Sun is not no S-U-N, man. So if you believe in the sun, why y'all keep talking about the S-U-N? Talking about go stand in the sun. What are y'all talking about? Paganism, man. Y'all seeing it for yourself, man. Paganism. It's called the Eucharistic Sun. What else we got? Okay. Now let's go to Revelation 17. I got to show y'all something. Revelation 17. Watch this. This is going to seal the deal. Watch this. Let's go to Revelation 17. It's going to seal the deal. Okay, y'all watch this. Revelation 17. And I'm about to read this from the Pictorial History of the Italian People, page 227. And I advise y'all, family, get you some books. The reason why I'm saying this, because you can Google some stuff, but you have to get their books. They tell on themselves in their books. This is Pictorial History of the Italian People. They telling you the truth in their books. Watch. Revelation 17. And before I get this one, let me get the image of the beast first, so it can make sense. Hold up. Right here. I'm about to read this. Here we go. And then I'm going to go back to the Pictorial History of the Italian People. I want to say blessings to all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. We almost out of here, family. Just keep y'all head on the swivel. Endure unto the end. Do not give up. Whatever Satan throw at you, run through it. Run around it. Pray. Do whatever you have to do, but do not let Satan get an advantage over you. Even if you get weak in the mind, you fall down on your knees and you pray and ask Yah for strength. Satan hate Israel. Satan trying to destroy Israel. Satan got but a short time, family, and he know it. And that's why y'all see a lot of racial tension going on with these white folks. They losing their mind and they crashing out. Why? Because Satan is using them because they can be used because they mind wicked. So he's using them to try to provoke us into a civil war. He's using them to provoke us into a civil war. That's why you see white folks is randomly killing black people. They randomly doing, they going out their way to provoke us. They going out their way to say certain things to get us out of character. But I'm telling you, family, fight your battles smart. Fight your battles with wisdom. Don't let them get an advantage over you with all that talking. As long as they don't touch you, let them talk. Let them talk, family. As long as they don't put their hands on you. If they put their hands on you, You got a right to knock their soul out their body to where they go to what we call it, night. This is Revelation 17. Because Israel ain't no weak people. Israel ain't no scary people. You ain't gonna just put your hands on Israel and think it ain't gonna be no repercussions. So you Gentiles, you need to leave our people alone and keep your hands to yourself. Because what you see today within our people is what you created, and it's called rage. We are a people, we really don't like to be bothered, and we really don't have time for foolishness. That's why when y'all do them stupid pranks, we knock your soul out your body because we don't want to play with you. So you want to come playing, doing pranks, saying, "What's up, my nigga?" and all that stupid stuff. And next thing you know, both of your eyes look like raccoons. We don't want to play with y'all. We don't even want to be around y'all. We just want to get away from us, man. Now y'all crying about black fatigue. Everything we do, here y'all come crying. Let me get back, man. Revelation 17. Y'all just be strong, my people. I'm praying for y'all daily. I love y'all with the pure heart. I'm praying for Israel daily. I'm praying for y'all daily, family. Straight up. Revelation 17, verse 1. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, and I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sit upon many waters. The waters represent the people, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. And the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness. And I saw a woman sit up on a scarlet colored beast. What y'all see on the window? What colors do the Pope wear? Is it not scarlet and red? Is it not purple and red? Like the woman riding the beast? Yes, it is. But they lying telling y'all America is Revelation 17, but America don't wear purple and scarlet colors. The Catholic Church do. I told you, you don't got to argue with nobody. Let them lie to people and let them argue with themselves. You just read the scriptures and you let the pictures paint the picture for you, and you let the scriptures speak to the people. You ain't got to argue with nobody. You can see the screen right now and see this is the woman on to the left, scarlet colored beast. She got on red and purple. And you look at the Catholic Pope, he got on purple and red. It's just that simple, fam. You got to argue with nobody. Verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit up on a scarlet colored beast full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Y'all remember the book of Daniel? 3 of them was plucked up by the roots. How many did they leave, family? 7. 7 heads and 10 horns. Y'all remember the 10 horns come from Revelation 13. Remember they had crowns on their head. But then he says 7 heads and 10 horns because 3 of them was plucked up by the roots, which left 7. The Atrogots, the Vandals, and the Hurlians. So now we got 7 heads and 10 horns. But at first, what we had, y'all, we just had 10 horns in the book of Daniel. But then 3 was plucked up by the roots, which left 7. Then we get to Revelation 13, they got crowns on their head, but he still said 7 with the 10 crowns. We get to Revelation 17, he says 7, but he didn't mention no crown. Because this is a religious entity, but it's still the same beast system combined together, which is called church and state. Revelation 13 is the economic part of Revelation 17, which is the religious part. Knowledge, family. That's why they had crowns on their head. That's the European Union. That's the economic part of the beast system. Because the EU is not a religious entity. Vatican City is a religious entity, not the EU. That's the economic part. Why you think they signed the treaties of Rome? I'm going to read it to you. Did you know that the treaties of Rome, it was orchestrated by the Roman Catholic Church? Did you know that the Roman Catholic Church is an independent sovereignty outside of everybody? He has independent sovereignty. But the treaties of Rome was orchestrated by Roman Catholic Church to bring all Europe into one economic common market, that they can all flow and trade within Europe to do their trade and commerce within the EU. It's called the EEC, the European Economic Community. The EEC, European Economic Community. And they also got the Atomic Economic Community. And you know what atomic mean? We talking missiles and, military and stuff like that. So if people understand the treaties of Rome, it was orchestrated by the Roman Catholic Church. He's the king of the earth. It's not America. They not in control. Vatican City in control. That's the fourth beast. We still in the time of the fourth beast. We're not in the time of America. But America gonna get dealt with. But we're in the time of the fourth beast. He gonna wear out the saints, not America. America didn't already wear us out. So are we waiting for America to wear us out again? Come on, people. America didn't already wear us out. Come on now. 400 years. So what we waiting on them to do? Like we're supposed to be afraid of America got this great slaughter coming. It done already did it. 400 years of it. No, man. This man is going to wear out people according to religion, meaning that if you do not accept the image of the beast, if you do not accept the mark of the beast, that mark is not coming by way of America. That mark is coming by way of this man, which is 666. The vicar of Christ and Vascarius Filii represent 666. That's the office of the Pope. Fact check me. Fact check me. And you will see it for yourself. Vascarius Filii is the office of the Pope. It is 666. Didn't the Bible tell you it's the number of a man? The number of the man is the Pope. Verse 4 again. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand. What do the Pope got down here at the bottom? Is that not a golden cup in the Pope hand? Pope Francis is holding a golden cup right here in his hand. It say full of blasphemy. Because they pagans. They full of paganism. They're not full of no truth. They don't bring forth the truth of Yah. They're not guiding people back to Yah. They're not causing people to repent from their sins. They causing people to stumble and fall into religion. Easter, Christmas, Christ died on Friday. Stupid stuff, man. And people is fighting for this stuff, arguing over this stuff. But there's no validity to it, family. You can't bag it up. You can't bag up December the 25th. You can't bag up that we celebrated Easter. You can't bag up that Christ died on Friday and rose Easter Sunday morning. None of these things can be validated. There's no validity to it, family. We, Israel, we have the truth. They don't have the truth, but we do have the truth. What else you want the people to know, KJ? Verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of abominations and, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Why did he say the mother of harlots? Because everybody preached the doctrine of Rome, which is the mother of our religion. I don't care if you call yourself a Baptist Christian, Pentecostal Christian, Southern Baptist Christian, Seventh-day Adventist Christian, Mormon Christian. It don't matter what you call yourself. It all go back to Rome. It all go back to Rome. You ain't nothing but a Roman Catholic Baptist baby. You ain't nothing but a Roman Catholic Seventh-day Adventist. You ain't nothing but a Roman Southern Baptist Christian. You ain't nothing but a Roman Pentecostal. You ain't nothing but a Roman Mormon. You ain't nothing but a Roman Jehovah's Witness. It all go back to Rome. But when y'all trying to divide y'all religion up and call yourself all these different sects, you still Roman. Do you celebrate December 25th? Yes, I do. Roman Catholic Church. Do you believe Christ died on Friday and rose Easter Sunday morning? Yes, I do, KJ. Roman Catholic Church. Do you go to church on Sunday? Yes, I do. Roman Catholic Church. Here go your mystery Babylon the Great on the screen. Purple and scarlet colors and decked with precious stones. When you walk inside the Catholic Church, you don't see how it's decked with precious jewels and stones and naked babies on the ceiling. I mean, everybody naked on the wall. Even the babies. Grown men naked. Everybody naked in the Roman Catholic Church. I think they just like people being naked. Now watch this though. Now this is about to blow y'all mind. Let's get to 7 Hills. Where we at? Right here. And then I'm going to go back and read the pictorial of the Italian people. Then I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to see if y'all got some questions. Okay. Now the Bible talk about 7 hills. America don't sit on 7 hills. Revelation chapter 17 and verse 9. Watch this. Revelation 17 and verse 9, and it reads, and here is the mind which have wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. Here go your 7 hills. Here go your 7 hills, family. Talking about the Vatican City. Roman Catholic Church sit on 7 hills. KJ, you making that up, boy. This talking about America, brother. You got it wrong, KJ. Really? Let's go get the history. Right here. This is the pictorial history of the Italian people, page 227. Rome is built on 7 hills. I'm gone, family. Let me shut it down. Boy, KJ don't argue with nobody. Everybody want to argue with KJ, and I'm sitting up here reading it. Let me read that one more time. Pictorial history of the Italian people, page 227. Rome is built on 7 hills, just like the Bible just said in Revelation 17, verse 9. He said a woman sit on 7 mountains. But right here, it called it 7 hills. Keep going, KJ. In 1929, Vatican City became an independent state. Didn't I just tell y'all that? They got independent sovereign, separate sovereign from everybody else. They was the main factors of the treaties of Rome. So that treaties that they signed, family, was to bring Europe into one economic common market, which is called the European Economic Community. That's for all of Europe. That's for all of Europe. So it says in 1929, Vatican City became an independent state inside a state, Rome. It sits in the center of Italy, and it's the headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church. Its king is the Bishop of Rome. What they call him? Its king is the Bishop of Rome, the little horn. Woo. Come on now. Did it just call this man a little horn, KJ? Just like in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, it said a little horn came up and he spoke great words against the Most High. They telling on themselves. They say this man is the little horn. And also call him the king, is the bishop of the Roman, the little horn. All rulers have to go to him and kiss his ring to be accepted. He is the abomination of desolation. Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. Revelation chapter 11, verse 1 through 2. The book of Daniel chapter 7, verse 24 and 25. And also Daniel chapter 11 and verse 31. Here y'all go, family. They just told you who they are. They just told you that the Pope is the Bishop of Rome, which is the king. He's also the little horn, and all rulers have to go to him and kiss his ring to be accepted. He is the abomination of desolation. This out of their book, History of the Italian People. Let's go back to the picture one more time that Rome sit on 7 hills, and here you go. This is Rome, people. It's not America. Revelation 17 is talking about Vatican City. I don't care what these teachers on YouTube get mad at their audience, get mad at people for saying it's Vatican, calling them dumb and stupid and they don't got no knowledge. No, you don't got no knowledge. I'm tired of y'all attacking the brothers and sisters in the chat. Sometimes my spirit just be want to go head to head with some of these people because they so arrogant and the way they talk to people. I be want to embarrass these men in front of their audience because they arrogant, and I don't like the way they talk to my brothers and sisters in the chat. But then I gotta remain humble because I don't go to people channels looking for fights. But my spirit, my flesh be telling me, man, go bust his head real quick. Sitting up there talking to that brother or talking to that sister like that. Like he got all the knowledge in the world. So he mad because he got people in the audience saying, no, bro, that's talking about Rome. That's talking about Vatican City. Oh, you dumb. That ain't this talking about America. But then when the person asks them, where's the 10 nations that America have? They can't never answer it. Guess what they said, y'all? Y'all ready for this? A person asks one of these teachers, where's the 10 horns or the 7 horns in America? They said it's the Statue of Liberty. I'm done, family. I'm done. Do you know how dumb that sounds? They say it's the spikes on the Statue of Liberty. Whew. I tell you, boy. Just terrible. Don't make no sense. Let me see what else I got. And then I'll answer y'all questions. Okay, here you go. I want to read this to y'all too. Hold up. Let's get this Easter. Show y'all about Easter. It said, while the concept of a spring festival with fertility symbols predates Christianity, the celebration of Easter and the resurrection of what they call Jesus Christ is a core Christian tradition. The Roman Catholic Church played a significant role in solidifying this tradition, including establishing the date of Easter based on the first Sunday after the first full moon following the spring equinox. Where did it come from? Do we have to say more, family? My whole purpose of this live is to show our people everything remains the same when it comes to religion. We the only ones have the truth, and don't you let nobody make you feel bad about it. Oh, y'all act like y'all the only ones got the truth. We do. The oracles of Yah was given to the men of Israel and our sisters of Israel. We can bring forth the truth, family. We can go into the Bible and bring forth things that other people cannot bring forth, because the Most High gave us insight to see between the scriptures. We can bring forth prophecy like no other body. Like no other people. We can bring forth prophecy like no other people. We can bring forth history and connect it to the Bible like no other people. We are spiritual when it comes to the scriptures. When we come back to Yah, he give us more insight, more understanding, more wisdom. He did not give that to the other people. That's why they stuck in religion and we stuck on our nationality. A lot of our brothers and sisters, you trying to read the Bible from a religious aspect is never going to work. You can get basic understanding, but you are not going to get the understanding of the culture. You are not going to get the understanding of the will of Yah. You are not going to understand the people of that time. You are not going to understand your forefathers at that time. You are not going to understand what is required of you as an Israelite, because you still stuck on Christianity. You stuck in religion. We stuck on our nationality, but we don't bank our money just on our nationality. But we came back to our nationality. And we see the scriptures from a whole different point of view. We see the scriptures from a whole different view. We don't look at it from religion. We look at it from our nationality and from how Yah want us to serve, not according to how religion want us to serve. And until you come back to your nationality and worship Yah in spirit and in truth, you're going to stay blind. It's just going to be the dead leading the dead and burying the dead. Let me see what else I got. Just want to make sure I showed y'all everything. Okay, we dealt with the 7 hills. We dealt with that. We dealt with Dagon. We dealt with the scarlet colored beast. Okay, I want to show y'all this. Now, this is a good question that I have. Now, they tell y'all it's America, right? Watch this. Y'all see this building right here? Now, I want you to look at the top of this building. Y'all remember the Tower of Babel in the Bible? I don't know what's up with my Jesus. My words just coming out crazy. Hold up, man. Y'all remember the Tower of Babel? Y'all remember they did not get to finish the Tower of Babel, right? This building right here is the European Union's building. I want you to look at the top of the building. They did not finish this building on purpose, because this is the Tower of Babel. It's just called the European Union. That's why when you look at the picture, it has the old Babel with the new Babel, because all the nations is comprised of this European Union. See, it's more than 10, but the Bible says it's going to be 10. Just because you got 100 and some nations that join, what did the Bible say? It's going to get down to 10. And I believe Yah. And I believe Yah sure. He say 10, it's going to be 10. But I want you to look at this picture. This picture is them. They did not finish this building on purpose, because this is the Tower of Babel. You know, when they try to overthrow Yah, these people trying to do the same thing today. Why y'all think that they creating all this space program? Ain't no such thing as space. Now, you can go in the book of Genesis right now and you won't find space. You won't find planets. I've been asking people, show me planets in the Bible. Ain't no such thing as planets. Ain't no such thing as space. They ain't never went to no moon. They can't get off this earth. Ain't no such thing as space, man. We under a dome, so how you went to space? And you can't tell me that, well, we went to the moon. Well, the moon is inside the dome. So what are you talking about? The moon and the stars is inside the dome, inside the firmament. It's not outside the firmament. It's within the firmament. So when I look in the sky, I see the stars, the sun, and the moon. But you say you went to outer space. How did you get through the dome? How did you get through the glass ceiling? Man, you ain't go to no space, man. What's wrong with people thinking these people really went to space? And we under a dome. We under a big old dome, a glass ceiling. If you don't believe we under a glass ceiling, what you think when it rains? You have glass, you have rain, and you have the sun. What do you get from that? A rainbow. What is the rainbow reflecting from? The glass, the sun, and the rain. It creates a rainbow. That's why when you get a glass and put it in the sun with water, a rainbow show up on the table. That's what the rainbow is reflecting from, the glass ceiling with the sun and the rain. Just in the scriptures, people. It's in the scriptures. The book of Job tell you that I looked up and it was a multi-looking glass. In the book of Ezekiel, he said he looked up and it looked like crystal glass, a crystal glass. They telling you that we under a dome. I read the Gospel of Mary, and John said he looked up and he saw the dome. That's what he said. The Gospel of Mary. He said he saw the dome and time stood still. We under a dome, people. You know, like them little snow globes they used to give us when Christmas came around, and you shake it in the snow. A matter of fact, when you look at the United Nations symbol, is it not a flat earth? Is I'm telling the truth, y'all? When you look at the United Nations symbol, is it not a flat earth? They know the earth flat, but they lie and tell people that now it ain't flat. It's wrong. But they know it's flat, though. That's why I'm telling you, they know it's flat, because their symbol is a flat earth. Let me see if I can get there real quick before I get up out of here. Hold up. Y'all got any questions? Let me show y'all this picture of the flat earth. Hold up. If y'all got any questions, let me know, family. I'm here to answer y'all questions. Let me see. The EU flat earth symbol. I'm about to show it to y'all right now. They know the earth flat. Here you go right here. Look, this they symbol. This is crazy. They showing that the earth is flat, bro. I'm finna show y'all. Hold up. Let me get their symbol right quick, man. And I'm gonna bring it in close. Let me see. All right, here we go. And what y'all see right here, look. Is that not a flat earth? This they symbol, y'all. Let me bring it in some. Hold on. Oh, it did something. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Look at that symbol. This is their symbol. I didn't create this. I didn't make this up. This is their symbol. Why is it flat? Because they know the earth flat, fam. They put it right in our face. They made a TV show called Under the Dome. They actually made a TV show called Under the Dome. I watched the whole TV show. That was Under the Dome. They put it right in our face, man. The Bible say that the earth sit in the water and out of the water, and it sit on pillars inside the water. How can the earth sit in the water and out of the water? We surrounded by majority of water, family. That's why he say, I divided the waters from above from the waters beneath. What is the waters above? Above the firmament. There is no space. It's water. Why you think the sky look blue? Because Ezekiel say when he looked up, it looked like a glass of crystal. And what did the Most High say he's sitting on top of? A sea of glass. A sea of glass, people. He said it looked like crystals. That's how clear it is. So when we look up, it's not blue just for it to be blue. It's a great body of water above that firmament. And the Most High is sitting on top of that great body of water, sitting on the throne. He can see everything. Why you think the Bible say we look like grasshoppers? That's how high up he is, man. He's up that high. He looked down, we look like little grasshoppers, like little bitty people just walking around. You don't got to believe me. Just do your own research and go read the book of Genesis, and you're going to find out he never mentioned space and he never mentioned planets. There's no such thing as space. There's no such thing as planets. You have the earth, you have the firmament, and above that is a great body of water, and above that is the Most High, his son, the angels, and his throne and everything. And he can see everything we doing on the earth. Everything we doing on the earth. So if people understand what the scriptures say about that sea of crystal or that sea of glass, that's what he's sitting on top of, man. But you got NASA talking about they been to space. They never been to space, man, because it ain't no such thing as space. It's not in the scriptures. I never read it. I never read it. But I just wanted to show y'all that. That's their symbol. That's their symbol. See, one thing I will tell people is that when you look at America, she is an extension of Rome. So I don't want to exclude America like she ain't going to get dealt with. She going to get dealt with just like her mama. But the point I be trying to get people to see, if you're going to follow the scriptures and not add conjecture to the scriptures and say that America is Mystery Babylon, and then what is the Roman Catholic Church then? Because both of them can't be Mystery Babylon. One got to be the daughter of Babylon and one got to be the mother of Babylon. And America is not the Mystery Babylon. She is the daughter of Mystery Babylon. Because when you look at America, she look just like Rome. She got a Senate. She got a government. She got governors, just like Rome. And we know America is also an extension of Great Britain and, all them European countries over there. So we know that. But I'm telling y'all, according to the Bible, Mystery Babylon, the Great Revelation 17, the religious entity, is the Vatican City. And Revelation 13 is the European Union. And they're going to come together and it's going to be a beast system. You're going to have the religious head and you're going to have the temporal leader that's going to be over the EU. But the false religious leader, whoever he going to be at that time, he the son of perdition. because that's where false religion comes from, and lies and deception. And he gonna wear out the saints. How he gonna do it? Through religion. Let me show y'all something else. Hold up. I gotta show y'all this. I got to, family. I gotta show y'all this, because I don't want to leave this undone. Hold up. Let me see. Vast carriers. I gotta show y'all this. Hold up. Okay, here it go. Let me show y'all this real quick, and then y'all can see it for yourself, you know. And I'm gonna go read it, and then we're gonna look at this number. So let me open up the window. I'm gonna read this first, and then we're gonna deal with this. I pray somebody got some understanding too. Okay, here we go. Let me go to Revelation 13, and I'm gonna also show y'all that in Daniel chapter 2, that Nebuchadnezzar was dealing with 666 way before we get to the book of Revelations. I'm gonna show you too. It's gonna blow y'all mind. Okay, here we go. Okay, y'all see that? That's the title of the Pope, right? Okay, here we go. Revelation 13. And I'm going to pick it up at verse 16. Revelations 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. He do it every Ash Wednesday. He preparing them for the mark of the beast. He do it every Ash Wednesday. He preparing them so when the real thing come, they going to accept it willingly. So when the Pope and them do every Ash Wednesday, he preparing them for the mark of the beast. And y'all notice that the Roman Catholic Church is the only one who do every Ash Wednesday where they put a mark on people's forehead, right? Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, say he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And here is wisdom. Let him who have understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. Here you go, right here on the thing. Vascarius Fili Da. This the office of the Pope, and he even wear it on a triple crown crown that he wear. The triple crown hat. Here you go, family. 666. These are Roman numerical numbers. And they come out to 666. This the number of the man. This the office of the Pope. Here you go, right here. It's in front of your face. He do it every Ash Wednesday, preparing them for the mark of the beast. So let me, hold on. I got to show y'all something else. I'll be having all this stuff by numbers too, so here you go. Now let me show y'all this one. I told y'all that I was going to show y'all that Nebuchadnezzar was dealing with 6662. Okay, so let's go to, y'all see how y'all brother be doing them images? Look, boy, hey, I'll be trying to have it right for y'all, boy. I'm serious. I love y'all so much. I'll be trying to make sure I do my due diligence, that I'm have everything to the best for y'all. Y'all deserve the best. So I try to do everything perfect, the best. So this is Daniel chapter 2. Because it's one thing to talk, but it's another thing to show like the pictures to go with it. Because people get a better understanding when they can see it with their eyes. So in Revelations 13, verse 16 to 18, he says the number of a man. But I want to show you that 666 was around in Daniel chapter 2. Is it Daniel chapter 2? Hold on, let me see. I'm sorry, Daniel chapter 3. Daniel chapter 3, family. And I want y'all to see this. Daniel chapter 3. And I want y'all to see this. Yes, I got you. I got you, Kanya. I got you. K. Judy, can you do a teaching on Hebrews all going to paradise because of the promise? Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't wait to see y'all. If we be so blessed to make it, I can't wait to be around all my family. I'm serious. I cannot wait to be around all Hebrew Israelites. I cannot wait to be around my people, bro. I'm serious. I can't wait till we fellowship and we get together and we don't never have to worry about these heathen nations no more. I can't wait to see that day, man. I'm serious. Yeah. Yeah, Mashiach. Absolutely. Church and state. Absolutely. Absolutely, family. You got it. It is church and state. It is church and state. You're absolutely correct. All right. This is Daniel chapter 3, and I want y'all to listen to this. Watch this. Nebuchadnezzar the king made an image of gold, whose height was 60 cubits. So that's 60, right? The height was 60 cubits, right? So we got 60 so far. And the breadth thereof was 6. So far we got what? 66. Okay, so we got 60 cubits, that's 60. And the breadth thereof was 6 cubits. So we got 66 so far. He set it up in the plain of Dur, in the province of Babylon. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent to gather together the princes, the governors, the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the province, to come to the dedication of the image, which Nebuchadnezzar the king has set up. Then the princes, the governors, the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the province was gathered together unto the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king has set up. And they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then a heralding cried aloud, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages. Do it sound familiar? In Revelation 13, the Bible says that he going to create an image and he going to make it walk and talk. And he going to make people bow down and accept the image. Or if you don't accept it, you're going to be killed. It was already going on in Daniel chapter 3. Nebuchadnezzar was already dealing with 666. Now remember, he said the height was 60. The breadth was 6. Let's see how many instruments of music it was and see if it come out to 666. Okay, let's go. Verse 5. That at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, 1. Flute, 2. Harp, 3. Sackbut, 4. Sorcery, 5. And dulcimer, 6. Oh. Time out, KJ. Hold up, brother. The height of this image was 60, KJ. And the breadth was 6. And it has 6 instruments of music. Oh, that's 666. So 666 was going on in the time of Nebuchadnezzar, way before you get to Revelation 13. Because the height was 60, the breadth was 6, and it has 6 instruments of music, which is 6, 6, 6. I just wanted to show y'all that, family. This Bible is a true book, man. And I'm overjoyed. I get overexcited. I got to calm myself down. I really do. I got to calm myself down. Because I'm just so excited, to be worshiping Yah and praising Yah and having faith in Yahshua and having knowledge and having understanding. It feel good. It feel really good. All my life, boy, I never knew the truth. For Yah to give me the truth in this time that I'm living in. Man. Let me receive the truth in this time. It's a beautiful feeling, man. I was lost for so long. I was lost, trying to find my way, asking Yah, what is my purpose? What I'm supposed to be doing on this earth? I feel empty. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm lost. No direction. And it wasn't time for me to receive the truth at that time. So as we praying to Yah, we looking for our purpose. He don't give us things that he know we can't handle. So he wait to give it to us when he know we can handle it. So he don't have to bust our head to the white meat because we playing with his word. So instead of giving me the word at 24 years old or 25 years old or 23 years old, I wasn't ready to be teaching no Bible at no 23. So he waited till I was 30 years old, because at the age of 30, I had settled down. My mind is more developed. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So he gave me the truth at the age of 30, and I hit the ground running. because I never felt what I felt when I read Deuteronomy 28 from when I was in Christianity. See, when I was in Christianity, I felt nothing. But when I came into the knowledge, I was hungry. Y'all see the difference? We lost in religion to where we don't feel anything. But once our nationality came, we felt everything because he opened up our eyes. He took the veil off of our eyes. And then we just start seeing the scriptures start jumping off the pages, you know? So do anybody have any questions? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, King Yehuda. Absolutely. I was sitting in the living room. And a video popped up on YouTube that I wasn't looking for. Because before I found out the truth, I found out about the music industry, the Illuminati, and how people sell their souls. And, you know, that's what I was into at first, because I was like, wow, I never knew that that's how they get rich. You know, that's how they get the fame. You know, you got to sell out. But then all of a sudden, I'm looking to the, you know, like to the right, to the YouTube, and I seen a video say, the Negro in America is the true Israelites. I say, what? Hold up. Whoa. So I clicked on it, and there go my awakening right there. Y'all see how y'all work? I wasn't looking for that video. It just popped up. It just popped up out of nowhere. And y'all already know when you clicking on videos that you're trying to watch, other videos pop up. But why that video popped up that day, but it didn't pop up another day? Because that was the workings of Yah. Yah made sure it popped up because it's that time now. It's time, KJ. Now I can give you the knowledge. Now you can get understanding. Now you can do what your grandmother told you that I needed you to do. So you couldn't do it at 23. You couldn't do it at 24. Because my grandmother told me what I would be doing, and I'm doing it now. But I didn't believe her when she said it then, but I believe her now. She told me that God was going to use me to teach his people. I didn't believe her because I couldn't see it. But I believe her now because I'm actually doing what she said that I would be doing. So do anybody got any questions for your brother KJ before I get up out of here? Oh yeah. Mashai Yahoo. You absolutely correct, man. Everything you putting in the chat, man, you correct. Once he institute that Sunday law, I'm talking about where it just go to the four corners, where everybody gotta not do nothing on Sunday. See, he haven't did that yet, but some places are closed on Sunday and places open up on Saturday. Y'all see that? See how Satan work? But when that man institute that Sunday law, I'm telling you, family, our faith is going to be tested. But I know each and every one of y'all is strong enough to endure, because we didn't come this for to turn back now. We did not come this for to turn back now. And I'm praying for y'all daily, Israel. I really am. I'm praying for my nation, man. I'm praying for the Most High to show us some compassion, because he have always showed us compassion. He have always showed us mercy. It's only by his will that we still alive. So we know he with us. But I'm praying for us to receive breathing room from these heathens, because they crashing out. And I don't want my people to crash out. But don't just let these heathens put their hands on you. Don't just let these heathens try to take your life. You fight for your life. You don't just give up your life. You don't just let them do what they want to you. But if they talking, let them talk. If they put their hands on you, knock their soul out their body, because they shouldn't be putting their hands on you. And if I see any one of my brothers getting in any conflict and heathens try to put their hands on my brothers, I'm helping my brother, because that's how we do down here in Houston, Texas. Because we didn't have riots with the Mexicans. I'm talking about real riots with the Mexicans. That's how I know they not Issachar. We didn't have riots with these Mexicans. Mexicans hate black people. They no different than the other nations. A lot of them don't like us unless they grew up with you. Unless they like grew up with you from yay high, they'll fight other Mexicans for you and fight their own people and be with you because y'all grew up together. That's how it worked down here in Houston, Texas. If a bunch of Mexicans grew up with you and y'all from the same hood, they not gonna go on the side of the Mexicans because they Mexicans. They gonna help the brothers they grew up with. But a lot of Mexicans, we didn't have rides with them, man. They not Issachar, man. They not our people, bro. They don't have the spirit of a Negro. They don't have our spirit. A lot of them don't like us. They don't like us. Straight up. They don't like us, man. I did one on the wilderness too. I did one on the wilderness. I did a lot of videos on the wilderness because a lot of people tell Israel that they don't supposed to flee when you see the abomination of desolation. And that's not true. I'm going to give y'all the location right now. When y'all see the abomination of desolation spoken of in Daniel and spoken of in Matthew 24, verse 15, the place to flee is the Mount Sinai. Now, you might say, man, how are we going to get to Mount Sinai? By your faith? By your faith? You think they're going to be asking you to give them a passport in the time of great tribulation and hell? Nobody ain't going to ask you for no passport, man. The Bible say those who have clean hands, I'm going to get them to the place of safety. That's what the Bible say. Go read Revelation 12, verse 6 and tell me what it say. He said, I prepared a place for my people that I'm going to protect them and nourish them for a time, and a dividing of time. How long is that? 3.5 years? So why would he say he prepared a place if he ain't going to let you get there? That means he prepared this place for you to get there. But you can't be wicked because he already said no abominable person going to get to that wilderness. He say no abominable person. He said that highway going to be for the righteous. He going to get us there, man. Because he said he going to get us there. Now, the place that we got to go is the same place he took the children of Israel when they came out of Egypt, which is Mount Sinai. That's where he going to protect us for 3.5 years. And if you already in the land of Israel or in the surrounding areas, that's where you got to go because he say flee to the mountains. Israel is surrounded by mountains. We got our brothers that live in Dimona. We got our brothers and sisters that live in Africa. They got to get to the wilderness, man. He going to prepare a place and protect his people for a time, and a dividing of time. That's what it say. And he say Satan went after the woman, but the earth helped the woman. So you see that? You see that? That's faith. You ain't got nothing to worry about. It say Satan went after the woman, but he opened up the earth and swallowed up the flood and got the woman to the wilderness. Because Satan went after the woman. But the Bible say, no, God helped the woman get there. So if you ain't got no faith, you ain't going to get there. The Most High looking for faith, man. He ain't looking for lip service. The Most High love faith. You got to believe that he say he going to do what he say he going to do. And if you believe that, you're on the right track. See, I believe it. I don't need a passport. I'm just praying that he allow me and my family to get there. But I know what time to flee. When I see the abomination of desolation, I know it's time to pack my bags and go. And you can't look back. You cannot look back. Don't try to go back and grab them out of your house. That's how urgent it's going to be. You ain't got time for that. Don't look back. Just go. Get to your nearest airport or find you some water. If you're close around water, find you some water. Get on the boat. Because that's what he say. He going to get you there by plane or boat. But that's hard for a lot of people to believe. But it ain't hard for me to believe because I read Revelation chapter 12, verse 6. I prepared a place that I should nourish her there for time, and a dividing of time. Or he say 1,260 days. How long is that? 3.5 years. How long is 42 months? 3.5 years. How long is a time, and a dividing of time? 3.5 years. This man not lying. Y'all think he lying? He done told us about 9 times that I prepared a place and I'm going to nourish my people there for a time, and a dividing of time. Revelation 12, verse 6. But if people don't want to flee, I can't make you flee. Some of y'all going to have to leave your mamas and your children behind. Some of you going to have to leave your wives and your husband behind. Some people ain't going to want to go. Do not wait for them. You get up out of here. If they don't want to go, you go. You go. You just got to pray for them. Because a lot of people ain't going to want to leave. You got to pray for your family, but you got to go. Do not stay here. Go. That's all I got, family. I love y'all with the pure heart, man. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes, the awakening of the dry bones, absolutely. Absolutely. He done poured out his spirit upon Israel. That's why we are alive and kicking and living. I'm trying to tell my brother who is in the camp that there is no hell for us Hebrews according to the promise. I pray I make it in. Man, I pray all y'all make it in. Absolutely, man. I'm praying for my people, bro. See, one thing I realized that I pray that we can stop doing, it's easy to be negative towards your people, dog. It's easy, bro. But why you just can't be positive towards your people? See, people think cry loud and spare not mean you got to be disrespectful. You don't got to be disrespectful to your people, dog. You can build your people up and still tell them the truth, but encourage them while you telling them the truth. Why would you want to beat them down? We already been beat down. Haven't we been through enough? Like, why you want to be negative towards your own brothers and sisters? Don't the world do that enough to your brothers and sisters? And then here you come doing the same thing? That ain't cool, bro. You don't got to be disrespectful, dog. Encourage your people, man. We need encouragement. We don't need you tearing our people down. Oh, man, he just trying to, tell the people what they want to hear. Don't you know how foolish you sound? I tell our people the truth, but I do it in love. And people tell me the truth and they do it in love. I don't got to tell my people down to tell them the truth in love, bro. Y'all just want to be nasty to the people because you want them to come under your yoke. Because you want to rule over people. See, I don't want to rule over nobody because I'm not worthy to rule over my brothers and sisters. We only have one king. His name is Yahshua. And we have a father who that we give our praise and honor and glory to. I don't want to rule over my brothers and sisters. These are my brothers and sisters. So why are y'all trying to rule over people like you worthy to rule over somebody? None of us is worthy to rule over nobody. That's why Christ said you are brethren. One is your master. The rest of y'all, we brothers. So why you trying to be my master when Christ said we brothers? Like, make it make sense, bro. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. We do not have to be nasty to each other, bro. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to feel so, man, like I'm getting the chills over my body right now. When you are positive, family, when you wake up in the right mind frame and your spirit is cleansed, your mind is cleansed, your love for your people is real. Watch how good you feel, man. Watch how good you feel, family. But when your spirit is nasty, when you disrespectful, you don't feel good. You can even look at people when they spirit not right, they look old, like they just aging. I'm 44 years old, man. People think I'm 25 years old. I'm 44 though. Nobody believe I'm 44 because I don't have the spirit of nastiness. I'm not getting old because I'm evil in the inside, but I'm disguising it like, no, man, I'm not about to be disrespectful to my people, bro. I love my people too much to try to tear somebody down, and you don't even know that your words hurt so bad that you can destroy somebody for the next 10, 20 years, bro. Words cut deep. You don't know what somebody going through when you talk nasty to them. They might hurt themselves, dog, off of your words. Man, you could have used that time to build them up, but you use that time to tear down. And people be going through stuff, man. Y'all got to recognize that, man. The teachers in Israel, you got to recognize that our people going through a lot. So we don't need the negativity, man. We need our people to be built up, build their spirits up. Men and women. Encourage them, dog. Let them know we love them, man. We here for you. We with you. We in this together, family. And I've been seeing Israel, we've been doing better. We ain't really fighting on the internet no more. We really we got our minds right. Like we really coming together as a people. We standing up for each other. Nobody want to encourage these people, dog. They just want to tear down and beat down. And I don't know why. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. They came out of Christianity and then you beat them down. And then they go back to Christianity because you beat them down. And then they crying on the internet because they spirit broke, because you broke their spirit. Man, y'all gonna deal with y'all, man. He gonna deal with you, bro. You causing people to go back into the world. He gonna deal with y'all, man. All right, family. I love y'all with the pure heart, man. I'm out of here. Big salute to the family, the CUC family, the FOPE family, the elders at Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, and all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. I say big salute.
And it happened. Alexander the Greek took the earth like a captain. Killed the king of Persia, caught him slipping like he napping. The whole earth quiet before this man, he had power. Winning all them wars, lift his heart up like a tower. Then he got sick, called his men, split the kingdom. Crimes upon their head, but they multiplied evil. Wicked Israelites made a covenant with heathens. They doing the same thing right now, I can't believe them. Gentiles had them scared, Antiochus took Egypt. Next stop Jerusalem, he about to test the people. They took the showbread, golden altar, and menorah. All of this keep happening, cause we keep breaking Torah. Antiochus went back to his lane with to celebrate. 2 years later, he put fire to them heaven gates. Burned Jerusalem down, took out women, and he made them slaves. Letter from the king, everybody one people. So if you follow laws that ain't the king's, you better leave them. But if we leave our laws, then our God gon' leave us. Many Israelites went to Father when they heeded, sacrificing swine on the altar, stopping us from doing the burnt and the drink offering, profaning the Sabbath, knowing that it's gonna cost us. If we don't do these laws, it's gonna cost us. But the spirit of Maccabees, if you wanna keep these laws and commandments, follow me. It's the spirit of Maccabees. If you wanna keep these laws and commandments, follow me. Gay, hey, ain't no time for compromise. Need to show thyself a man. The heathens doing the same tricks, they about to do it all again. We going to war on Shabbat, tell the heathens we ain't playing. If you serious about them laws, out together we can stand. Don't be scared of the multitude, he go intervene. It ain't about the numbers, about power from Shemaim. Allah, Allah, Bahadam, Allah with the Malakim. Power in the blood, power with the mighty king. Back to the story, they want war after war. Got the land back, but the land was so torn. Ash upon their heads and they even ripped their gum. Got the land back, but the land was so torn. So they dedicated the sanctuary, built new altars. It might not be perfect, but we still keeping our culture. Go get that menorah, put them lights up in that temple. About to give them praise for everything we done been through. The feast of dedication.
Say Israel, I'm finna do something that I haven't did in a long time. It's been months. But since we all here together and we was talking about encouragement and lifting our people up, I'ma leave y'all with this song. And I guarantee you, somebody about to be encouraged by this song. Big salute to the beloved family, man. And we going out like this.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. I saw a band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. And that's why I sing, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. I saw a band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. That's why I sing, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
In the words of my beloved sister August Dreams, thank y'all for coming to the Lions Den with the CUC family, the FOPE family. And big salute to my elders at Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. And all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. Let's get it. And your brother K. Judah, Mr. Michael Jackson bad with the scriptures, want to say, Shalom.